YouTube. How's everybody doing today? My name is Naomi, a Star Beauty Guide with Lime Life by Alcone. I provide all natural skincare products and professional cosmetics. And today we're going to come on and do a makeup tutorial, which we haven't done in a little while. We've been focusing on skincare and learning more about the products and what they do and how they work and how you get the best results and things like that. So today I actually have to put a face on. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to come on and put us a face on. And I'm real bright. So give me 2 seconds to get situated and adjusted. Excuse me. And we will figure this out. That's a little better, I think. I think. So, let's get started. Let me find me some hair puller backers. If y'all see any products that I use here today that you have questions about, or if you are interested in knowing what it is that I do, if I play in makeup, and want to be part of this, let's have a chat about it. Let's have a conversation about it and figure out if this could be a good fit for you. I am missing my second hair clip. Hold please. Where did it go? I say I'm organized. Hang on. Let's just use this one. We'll just pull it all up together. Hold. And see if it won't fit in a clip. One clip. Let's see what that does. One clip for all the hair. Let's see. So, what I did today is we kind of had a late morning. I was off of work today, so we tend to take it easy on our off days and just sit around and relax and enjoy and kind of do some things that we wanted to get done. And got up this morning, and me and Tucker went and got our nails. Well, I got my nails done. Went and had my nails done, so new nails, powder dip. This is the first time I've tried the powder dip, and I kind of like it. And I always like things that shine. I tell y'all all the time, if you can't lose it, decorate it. So that's why I shine. I also went ahead and got my brows waxed, which I hate to do because it makes my nerves so bad because it hurts. It hurts terribly to me. I'm very sensitive. But anyway, y'all. So usually when I get my brows done, the skin underneath here and on top of here is so unbelievably sensitive that it stays like bright red for 48 hours. And it burns. It does. It burns. Because, I mean, you're just ripping hair out is all you're doing. But, so, when I got in my truck, I took me a sample pack of 40 Cure Cream. And I could feel that tingle. I could feel that burn. And I looked in my mirror. And all of this was bright red, like it always is. So, y'all, I put that 40 Cure Cream on there as soon as I got in the truck, right after I had my brows waxed. There's no redness. Now, that dot right there, that's me. That I don't know. It just comes and goes. But anyway. There's no redness. There's no irritation. 40 Cure Cream after waxing the brow. Done. I love it. Never used it before. Will take it with me every time. We'll take it with me every time. Okay, because that skin just feels raw usually. Because it is. I mean, you've ripped layers of skin and hair out and just the things you do to stay beautiful. But 40 Cure Cream is the answer. I'm sold. Let's go ahead and jump in here and get us a face on. So, I have already prepped my skin. Excuse me. I've already prepped my skin for cosmetics. So, I've cleaned my skin. I put my eye rise on. I've moisturized. And I'm ready. I'm ready to put cosmetics on. Okay? So, we're going to start with what helps your foundation and your cosmetics look flawless, which is our First Base Makeup Primer, Lime Life exclusive. This will, now our foundations are non-comedogenic, which means it will not absorb into your skin. So it won't disappear throughout the day, because what happens usually is your foundation or your cosmetics will absorb into your skin, and by the time you get to work, sometimes it looks like you didn't do anything, or it looks like they're fading, and it's because it's absorbing and seeping into your skin and into your pores. This will not do that. This is made to sit on top of your skin, so it stays with you all day. This is going to prime your skin. You don't paint a house without priming it first. Let me get that together. It was supposed to be cute. I missed it. Okay. Priming. Let me get in the mist of it and fan it in. So I have large pores. I have acne prone skin. I have oily skin. So what I will do where these large pores are I will actually spray some of this in my hand and pat it in there and just press. So what you're trying to achieve is to fill that pore, to help your skin, your cosmetics look flawless, okay? Now, done. So we always start with the brow. And what I'm going to do is take my Time Setter spray into my little cap, spray me a little Time Setter in there, take my brush, this is my brow brush. Hang on. Let's get our brow tamer brush out. Let me find her. She's being shy. Where did she go? Here she is. Okay. Let's brush these brows out. Up. Brush them up. And usually my skin is really sensitive after that, like sensitive to touch. Not today. 40 Cure Cream. That's the answer. I don't need mascara right now. Alright, so I'm going to take my little brow brush, dip it into my Time Setter spray, and start building us a brow. I use 2 eyeshadows because my hair is red. I use number 7 Loverboy and number 16 Nirvana. I think, let me see what I've done. I think I took some of my colors out. I did. Hang on. Let me get organized here. It's been a minute since I have done makeup on here. I've been doing skincare. So let me put my colors back in order so I can navigate through here and know what I'm doing. So I use number 7 Loverboy and number 16 Nirvana as my brow color. And let me show you what colors those are. Number 7 Loverboy, 16 Nirvana. These are my brow colors, a mixture of the 2. So I've got my Time Setter spray on my brush. Come in here, get my act together. Alright, let's start building us a brow. So I usually come in on this bottom part and I extend that line. I come further down here and I kind of make a curve. I sassafras it up a little bit. So I kind of extend that line and I kind of curve it down to that natural curvature right there. Excuse me. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. I'm going to have a little more light. Let's see if that works. Build me a straight line. A little straight curved line. How about that? Leave that middle part vacant. And now, because this brush seems to be the perfect size, it may not be the perfect size now that I've got my brow shaped up. I'm going to turn it sideways like this. And I'm going to go straight up. Now, this is the brow that has a dimple. I have to go past that dimple before I start curving, or it looks like I just cut my brow off. So I'm going straight up, past that dimple, and then I'll bring it on out. Hit that arch and bring it on out. Alright, there's our blueprint. Let's do the same thing on this side, or try to. That straight curved line right there. Straight line on the top. Get some more color on our brush. Alright, turn it sideways and go straight up. Straight up into that arch. And what you're doing is just laying a little color beyond the brow, in the back of the brow, to make your brow look fuller. Get to the arch. I like to leave a little point in mine and then bring it on out. There is our blueprint. Alright, now let's come in with Nirvana, number 16, and just, not real bright, I don't know. Maybe I'll come across okay on the camera. We're just going to richen these brows up. I'm going to leave that kind of light in the front. I don't want a hard color on the front end of this. right. There we go. We're richened up. You might could play with that color a little bit more. Now, let's take our brow tamer brush, and we're going to fill in that vacant spot. And we're going to bling. We're going to bling Vladimir to the surface. That's what we're going to do. Vladimir is my unibrow. That's his name. He helps us become symmetrical. Hey, how are you, ma'am? How's your day going? I'm so glad you found me over here on the YouTube. It feels weird to be over here instead of in the Facebook, but here we are nonetheless. All right, here we go. Bringing Vladimir to the surface. We're just going to take this and stipple this in so that we can have symmetry on our brow. So you see how that's got a little hump and where it points and then comes down and then over? We can take and straighten her on out so that she's symmetrical. He's symmetrical on both sides. Vladimir's got to be on point. There we go. Now we're going to take some concealer and help him out a little bit. There is Vladimir and our points. Now we got to get our points on point. Points on point. Let me get my number 6 concealer brush. Find out where she went. There she is. Come on. Out of your hiding spot. Lime Life by Alcone number 6 concealer brush. And we're going to go in with Zero Concealer, which is our brightest color, our lightest color, and going to really brighten these eyes up and just carve these brows out, shape them up the way we want them. Hey, Miss Monica, how are you doing? How's your day going? We're getting a little spruced up. Okay, so Zero Concealer, number 6 concealer brush, Lime Life by Alcone. Come in and shape these brows. I put a little point in mine. I like for them to look sassy. So you just basically outline it. That's what you're doing. Come over here to the top, and it's amazing what this concealer will do to just make these brows pop. I love it. If you are not comfortable wearing a brow, start subtle. Don't come in here and have like a chocolate brown brow and you're just not used to it, because it's gonna scare you. Start subtle and just start building color a little at a time over a couple weeks, and you will love it because it just frames your face. It frames your eye, and your eyes are supposed to be the attraction. That's what is going to draw everybody in. Draw them into the eye. So your face is going to be the band. The eye is going to be the diamond. Let's get that straight. Everything's symmetrical. And sometimes this takes a little practice. It took me a while to get it together to where I was comfortable wearing it on a daily basis, but I love it now. Alright, so Vladimir is symmetrical. Bam. Now we're going to come in with our number 4 foundation brush and our number 0 concealer, and we're going to prime these eyelids for shadow. So our concealers are 50% pigmented. They act as an eyeshadow primer, a highlighter, and a concealer. So I use the number 0 as my highlight and brightener. And it may look like I'm packing on a lot of product. I am not. This stuff is lightweight. It conceals, it gets the job done, and it doesn't feel like you have this stuff packed on. It doesn't feel cakey. It feels not very natural, very smooth, very becoming. Makes you feel fancy. That's what it makes you feel, is fancy. So our eyelids are concealed. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is take a little bit of eyeshadow, which is a Cream Boat. I'm going to take some Cream Boat, which is number 38 right there, with our number 7 large eyeshadow brush. And because it's a powder, I'm just going to take Cream Boat as my highlight color and totally cover my lid. Because the concealer is a wax base, and if you put a powder over the top of that before you start blending color, that is just going to help you blend your eyeshadow and get that pretty puff of cloud blend that everybody likes. Okay, Cream Boat over top of the Zero concealer. There we go. Now we'll start working this in a little transition color. And I think what I'm going to use is number, I think it might be 26. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to go with One Night Sand as my transition color. And I'm going to use number 10 pointed blending brush. If you have trouble with patchy colors on your eyeshadow, this is the answer. Number 10 pointed blending brush. Alright, coming in with One Night Sand as my transition color. I have hooded eyes, so I'm going to start high and bring it on over. And just blend it out. Our eyeshadows are also 50% pigmented. And they are all professional grade products. What makes a professional grade product is the amount of pigmentation that it has in it and its staying powder. Power. I cannot say that word without saying powder. Power. Staying power. Alright, there's our transition color One Night Sand. Just going to work that in to get a pretty gradient that's really blended, no hard lines. And the reason I start high on my arch is because I have hooded eyes. When I relax, if I only put color down here and I relax, my color is going to disappear. I don't want that. I want my color to stay high so it can be seen. Alright, we're going to change that up, and we're going to go in with, I think we're going to go with some Tainted Love. Let me see what color that is, where the color is. Tainted Love. Yep, right here. So we're going to come in with some Tainted Love and a little Pretty Penny. Okay, so this is a matte color, and this has got a little shimmer to it, so I'm just going to lay that Tainted Love underneath that transition, that One Night Sand. Bring it on over and blend it out. Same thing on the other side. We're just placing color at the moment. Let me clean that brush off and we'll get to blending. I got a little more on this side than I wanted. But it blends out, so we're good. Let's blend this side. We may have to bring a little bit on this side to get it to match. No biggie. Yeah, I got a little too much on this side, but that's okay. We'll work with it. So let's just tap. Give us a little more color on this side to get them to match. Y'all say hey as soon as you pop on so I can shout you out. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Alright, there's Tainted Love or Blended Out. Now we're going to come back in with a little Pretty Penny. Give us a little shine on there. Right above that crease and down in that crease. That's what we're going to do with it. Just get those two to mold together, melt. Okay, now let's go ahead and take our number 7 brush into, let's see, what color do I want to use? Let's use a little bit of Ready, Jet, Set, Go, I think. Yeah. So we're going to take Ready, Jet, Set, Go, and we're going to cover this part of this lid. Let me show you what color that is. Right there. It's kind of like a black shimmer. And we're just going to cover this bottom part of this lid. Right up in there. Right up in there. So a little bit. Get us a little drama going on these lids. Low battery. Let me plug my phone in before we have a problem with that. Done. Okay. Ready, Jet, Set, Go. Placed. Let's come in with that number 10 blending brush and blend that out. And when I blend, I'm going to blend on that bottom lid. I'm going to come up a little bit on the outer part and bring it up in that crease. Just get it to blend well together. Same thing on this side, a little bit in that crease, and blend on that lid. You can bring it out a little bit if you want to, put your little cat eye out there. Nothing wrong with that. Let's start putting this little gold shimmer up in there. So that vacant part up in here, I'm going to come in with, I think it's Uptown Girl. Let me show you the color. That right there. Come back in with that number 7 large shadow brush, Lime Life by Alcone, into Uptown Girl. And just fill in that vacant area on the inner part. I like to leave the inner part of my eye light so it keeps it open and pretty. Same thing on this side, as if you would do something else on this side, but y'all just roll with it. Just get all that to blend together, blend into that Ready, Jet, Set, Go so you don't have a hard line. Come back in with the number 10 pointed blender, get that cleaned off, and just blend all of this together. There we go. Now, let's leave the eye alone for just a second. We'll come back and play with it, finish dressing it up shortly, but let's move along. Move along. I'm joking. All right, we got coffee. We're good. So let's come in with number 4 foundation brush and our number 1 concealer. Our number 1 is going to cover redness and darkness. Let me figure out what I did with it. There it is. It's got a hint of green in it. Don't be scared about the green. It's just a little. See? There it is. And I'm going to conceal my freckles underneath my eyes. I'm not putting a lot. You don't want to put a lot because you don't want it to settle down. You don't want it to get to where it creases. You just need a touch. This is highly pigmented. It's not something that you're used to. I promise. I had to learn to back way off when I was doing my cosmetics with Glam Life because I was so used to using fillers on my face instead of actual pigmentation. So it took me a minute to figure out I was doing too much. I'm just going to take this concealer, and I'm going to cover all of my redness. The redness that you see in my face is actual vessels underneath my skin. It's broken blood vessels. I guess comes with age. I don't know, but they're there. And now I have a way to cover them up, and I'm very grateful for that. So what I'll do is just place this. I'll go ahead and conceal some of my freckles in my forehead. Take the number 5 buffer brush and just smooth it all out. I feel like when I get away from the camera, I get really light. Let me maybe take that down. I don't know. So I'm just going to come in with a light hand and smooth this out. Clean up on the outside of the eye in case you have any fallout. And just work it in there. Now, one thing that you can do, because I have oily skin, I have large pores, one thing that you can do is to help conceal those areas. Take your little concealer into those troubled areas where you have larger pores and do circular motions. And what you're trying to do is fill the pore so you'll get a flawless look. Lots of people have textured skin. If you have large pores, you probably have oily skin, which you will appreciate later in life because you won't wrinkle as easily. However, there are tricks and tips to help you out with it right now. Now, let's come in. We got our concealer where we want it. Let's come in with Big Daddy. Number 17 diffuser brush. If you put foundation on your face, you need a number 17 diffuser brush. I love this. This gives you that airbrushed appearance, that flawless look. It's like it just puts it exactly, precisely where it needs to go. Number 17. Number 17. Diffuser brush. Okay? Into our foundation. That's not the right foundation. Hold, please. Let me find it. There it is. This is my color. I had somebody else's color in there. Alright. I'm an olive 3. I'm going to come in with my number 17. Y'all watch the magic. Y'all see all that? Y'all see it disappear? Y'all see it start to melt and mold into place? So I'm going to just take this brush and just lightly I'm going to let the brush do my work. I'm going to let the brush do what the brush is supposed to do. Look at that, y'all. That blows my mind every time. So our foundations are 50% pigmented as well. It's a botanical foundation. It's non-comedogenic, which means it's not going to absorb into your skin. It's going to sit on top of your skin. One pan is $36, y'all, and it will last you 5 to 8 months. 5 to 8 months. Professional cosmetics. And all of our products have a 30-day money-back guarantee or color exchange. So if you want to exchange your color, all you have to do is contact me and say, I want to exchange this, I want my money back. So there's absolutely nothing to lose here. Nothing. Okay? Let me get my neck blended out. There went the earring. I worked it right onto the floor. I have a lot of redness in my skin. It's just broken vessels, so I have to conceal it a little bit more. And my earrings on the floor. Just hold, please. And this stuff is lightweight. It feels like natural skin. Look how well that blended out. Then with the other one. Maybe I should just take them off for the time being. There we go. There we go. And you can layer it. If you want a more made up look, if you want a higher maintenance look, you just come in and layer a little bit more. That's it. It doesn't take a whole lot to get full coverage. I can color match you. So if you're interested in being color matched for any of our foundations, you just let me know. Message me through Facebook and I'll get you rolling. Foundation's on. Alright, let's start doing a little contour. And what I would like to do is I'm going to use my concealer. My darker concealer number 6 as my contour. So I'm going to take my number 6 concealer brush into my number 6 concealer. Let me clean that off. Let me show you my number 6 concealer right there. And that's what I'm going to use to contour with. So this right here, you can get a foundation and 2 concealers to highlight and contour with if that's the way you want to work it for $76. Or you can go as far as getting a teen collection, which gives you a foundation, 2 concealers, 2 eyeshadows, a blush, and lip gloss for $136. A full face minus the mascara for $136. Professional grade, money back guarantee. You have nothing to lose if you want to try these products out. Alright, so we're going to contour. And this is going to create us some illusion to suck things in where we want them sucked in. To recede light, throw a little shadow where we want shadow. And to highlight where we want highlight. So what you're wanting to achieve is an oval shape to your face. So right now my forehead is really broad and then it comes down. So what I will do with my contour is to shade these areas. Let me get closer so the light's not so bright. To achieve an oval shape to my face. And then I'll pave the parking lots, draw the bridge. Now I get really close to my hairline so that you don't see a white line between my contour and my hairline. Okay? We're also going to build us a jawline. Nothing to it. Don't be scared to contour. Give you a 5 o'clock shadow to suck the goozle in. And then we'll contour our nose. So we'll start where Vladimir is. Bring him on down and pull him on over. Vladimir, bring him down, pull him over. To narrow our nose, I have a wide, broad nose. There we go. Now, there we go. Let's clean our brush off and we'll start highlighting. Now, I like to use the highlight underneath my eye to make it look like a baking technique. I like that. When I'm getting really dressed up, I do. So, I will actually come in with my number 4 foundation brush because it's got more surface area. And I will go back into my 0 concealer. and pat this in there. Okay. And what this is going to do is brighten underneath your eye. You want your eye to be the diamond, okay? And then if you'll do a little triangle down here, then that's going to cause people's attention to come here and not underneath where you have the problems. Everybody's got troubled areas underneath the eyes. It doesn't matter if it's dark spots, if it's freckles, if it's redness, if it's mom bags, whatever it is. Everybody's got trouble underneath the eyes. So this is a little trick to give the illusion that you bring their attention here and not there. Okay, now let's highlight this nose with our Zero concealer, and we're just going to bring it straight on down like that. Go back in with the number 4 foundation brush into the Zero concealer, highlight our forehead, give us a little fleur-de-lis. Okay, Cupid's bow, chin. And then you can also highlight, you want to contrast your contour, highlight in between your jaw and your cheek. Let's do a little pave or come through the drive-through right here and right here, and that's going to narrow our face this way. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is blend all of this out. I feel like my light is just too bright. Maybe that'll help. And I'm going to take my number 5 buffer brush. I love the buffer brush to do this. So what I'm going to do is clean this off, and I want to blend my highlight first so that I'm not taking highlight here, not taking contour, the dark color here, and bringing it into my highlight. That's going to defeat our purpose. So I'm going to blend just the edges with a soft hand, light hand. Blend just the edges of this highlight because I want my highlight to stay where it's at. Now you can come in here and smooth it out if you want. You just don't want to move the color. Get that blended in. Okay, let's blend. Oh, I forgot a contour place. Hang on. You can make your lip look fuller with a little contour underneath your lip. Way to go, way to go. Oh, I just read my message and I said, way to go. I was proud of somebody. But what you don't want to do is forget to blend that out. And I have done it. I forget this line and I forget that line all the time. Alright, so let's blend our highlight more. Let's take this and blend up to our hairline. Or up to your ear if you want to. One thing that I have not mentioned in a while is that there are no rules in makeup. None. You do what makes you feel beautiful, what makes you strut a little bit. That's the way you go with it. I am not a professional makeup artist by any means. Long shot, long way away. These are just little tips and tricks that I have picked up on that have helped me and that I like, so I share them. Alright, so let's blend out our forehead. There we go. Okay. Did we get all of our highlight areas? Now we can start with our contour. I usually start with the cheek. Small circles, keep the color where you want it, and go up to your hairline. Y'all see the blendability of these products? It's amazing. And all this is going to do is shape my face. It's going to, what's it called? Chisel. Chisel. It's going to chisel my face. You always want to go up so that you don't create the illusion that you're dragging your face down. Nobody wants that. Okay, let's go ahead and blend out this jawline. Hide the goozle. And blend it on down the neck. Don't forget to do that. Blend it on down the neck. Okay. Blend out this line. We have a jawline, y'all. Look at that. It's amazing to me. Let me make sure I got my line good and blended. Blended well. Let's blend our contoured lip. Need to blend this in. I just saw that a few minutes ago. Alright, now let's blend this forehead. Let's start with the drive-through. We're going to blend up in small circles. I haven't talked about what Lime Life is today. Let me talk about what Lime Life is. So Lime Life is a well-established company that was founded in 1952. Known as Alcon, and it was available to it was all natural skincare, professional cosmetics that was available to celebrity makeup artists and their clients for over 60 years, and in the last 4 years has recently been brought out into the public to where you and I can get our hands on it through beauty guides like myself. So that is what Lime Life by Alcon is. And if you have never tried any of our products, you are missing out. You are missing out. These products are absolutely amazing. The things that it has done to my skin in this short period of time that I've been using it is unreal. It blows my mind. We're going to get this blended out with that highlight. We're going to take care of that line shortly. Now, I go ahead and blend into my hairline so that I don't have that line in pictures, because I noticed that and I don't like it. So I blend into my hairline. It's about the same color anyway. Now, let me take and clean that off. Now we're going to come into that highlight right there on the edge, and we're going to blend that line. Get rid of that line. We don't want hard lines. Blend that highlight into the contour. Okay. There we go. We well blended everywhere else. Let's blend this down the middle of our nose. You can also take a light hand with this number 5 buffer and blend out your contour. There we go. I'm going to have to come back in and highlight that just a touch. Let's take our Blenderful and just smooth everything out. Tap, tap. Smooth. Press it in. And I want to take a little more highlight on that nose. I think we're hiding it. I don't want to hide it. Okay. And then we'll just come back in with that blender full and stipple that in. It's better? Yeah. There we go. Now, let's put us a little bit, just a little bit of bronzer on where we contoured. Let me find my number 19 brush. There it is. Let me put my blender full back up. Number 19 all-purpose powder brush, Line Life by Alcone. We're going to come in with our number 1 perfect bronzer and just put a light dusting of bronzer over our contoured areas. It's going to give us that sun-kissed look, and I just really like it. Concentrate right there. Concentrate right there. And then just dust a little bit up in here. Down the... That's all we're going to do. And now we're going to take our... Woo! Don't drop it. Woo! Don't drop it, girl. Take our little fluffy brush. And we'll blend that out. We get closer so the light's not so bright. Ta-da. Get this little hair out of the way. It's driving me crazy. Now, let's go ahead and put some cheeks on. And then we'll finish dressing up these eyes. Now for cheeks, I like to use, when I'm going for like maroons and browns and things like that, I really like, this is our number 1 perfect bronzer. It's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. This is number 5 bronzer. It's a matte, and I love this color for a blush. I use it all the time. I dearly love it. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to come back in with that number 19 powder brush, and I'm just going to dust it. I want it to meet up with my bronzer, and I'm just going to dust it right up in here. A little bit in the apple of my cheeks. Just a little. I love that tone. I do. Right up in there. Now I'm going to take that fluffy brush and blend it on out. There we go. One thing you do want to watch for is not to have your blush and your contour. You don't want a line between the two. You want them to meet up. Let's see. Here we go. Now, let's finish dressing these eyes up. Okay, so what I want to do is go ahead and put us a curtain on. What I call the curtain is getting a little shadow, little smoky shadow right up in here to just finish the look. So you don't complete, when you are dressing up a room, it's not complete without the curtains, and that's what I call the curtain, is that little bit of smoky shadow underneath the eye. So let me get, we're going to go with Ready, Jet, Set, Go, which is the darker color on the outside of our eye. Alright, and number 11, yes, number 11, Smoky Liner Brush, and I'm going to take that into that lash line and just pull it on over. Now I'm not going to go all the way over with this because I want a lighter color on the inner part. Okay, same thing on the other side. There we go. Now I'm going to come in with number 10 pointed blender brush, and I'm going to blend that out. Now, let's take that smoky liner brush on the inside. Let me clean it off, and we're going to put some of that Uptown Girl and bring it on over. Let me check my color. Yeah, that's right. Uptown Girl in the corner, and bring it on down to meet that Ready, Jet, Set, Go. Right up in there, in that corner. Bring it on down. Get it to blend. Bring it on down. There we go. Now, let's put us some smoky liner on the top. We're going to come in with the Brow Tamer brush, that little angled end right there, into some Ready, Jet, Set, Go, and we're going to do the press and flick. So we're going to press down on our lash line right there and then flick it up, and that's going to give you a smoky eyeliner. Look at the difference. Love that. It's subtle, but it does something. I love it. Let's do the other side. There we go. Smoky liner. Ba-bam. Now, let's make sure that we clean up underneath those eyes. Smooth everything out. And let's fill us in a waterline. I'm going to use that smoky liner brush to fill in a waterline as soon as I find what I did with it. Right there in front of me. So let's fill in with Dial It Black. Let's do it. So we're going to fill in this waterline. With Dial It Black? Yeah, Dial It Black. There we go. That just takes it to another level, y'all. I love it. Alright, what else? What else? What else? We can go ahead and put us some powder on. Translucent pressed powder. This is going to be your filter. This is what's going to give you that glow. I love it. Come into our fluffy brush and just mattify everything that we've just done. There we go. Now I like to come back in with that number 19 brush and get underneath my eyes in my areas that I know I'm going to produce most oil. Right up in here. And that's going to keep that oil at bay. So like in my T-zone, nose, right up in there, I just put a little extra because I know I'm oily. Our translucent pressed powder is actually clear. So this will match every skin tone. Okay? We also have foundations and concealers to match every skin tone on the earth. So if you're interested in being color matched, just send me a message through Facebook and I'll get you there. Let's put us some mascara on. Why don't we get Vladimir out of here? Let's get Vladimir out of the way first, because I'll walk out of here with him on my face. I swanny, I will. Alright, so I'm going to come in with my concealer and my brow tamer brush. Where you want to cut it off is the outer nostril. Lay that up against your forehead. So he served his purpose. We are symmetrical. Bam. Bam. Come in here with the rest of that concealer. Cover him on up. Come in with our number 5 buffer brush and just buff this out. Apparently I got a little too much concealer on my brush. And just work that out of there. There we go. Now the other thing that I like is for this to feather a little bit more in the front. So I'll take this number 5 with a light hand and get those hard lines out of there. I don't like the hard lines on me. Some people like the hard lines and that's great. It's a personal preference. I'd rather not have them. Alright, now mascara and lips, and we'll be off to the races. So this is our Lime Life by Alcon Perfect Mascara. It is a one-stepped fiber mascara. So blink down on the brush, back and forth, and pull through. It will extend the appearance of the length of your lashes as well as the volume. So what I'll do is come in and put one layer on and let that dry. And then if I want to go another step, I'll come in and put a second layer on and extend the length of the appearance of the length of my lash because of the fiber. It's so highly fibered. Those fibers are just going to link up like chains and extend the length of your lash. I will never use another product. I love it. Okay. There's our one layer of mascara. We're going to let that be. And we're going to put us some lips on. Lips. Let's talk about lips. So, I'm going to come in with a Enduring Lip Liner. And I'm going to use Cabernet, which, let me find the right color. I think this might be Berry Berry, yes. So let me come in with, let me find it. Finding it is key. Let me see. What did I do? What did I do with it? Oh, I think I left it right there. Okay, so Enduring Lip Liner, Cabernet. This is number 7. Okay, let's talk about how to make your lips fuller. And I think I need some more cheek color. I think my cheeks are looking a little sick. So let's increase the tone of our cheek. Bring that onto the surface. Blend her out. I like that a little bit better. Yeah, I do. I like that a little bit better. Now, lips. lips. Let's talk about how to make them appear fuller. So you have an actual lip line. What you want to do with lip liner is overdraw just a little bit, not on your actual skin, but just on the outer part of that lip edge, okay? If you have a pronounced Cupid's bow, what you can do to help your top lip look fuller is where that Cupid's bow is, where it does this, draw a straight line right here. So where the ridge is, where it starts to duck down, on the down slope, draw you a straight line across that Cupid's bow, and it's going to help your top lip look fuller. With your lip liner, if you can do your outer line here, straight down, and then once you get to this part of your lip, go underneath it. Go underneath your bottom lip, and that's going to give the appearance that your lip curls and comes further down. So underneath here, okay? Color, and then if you want to even make it appear more full, right here, put your lip gloss. Put your lip gloss just right here. That shine, not everywhere, just right here in the middle. And that's going to help those lips pop and come to the surface, okay? So let's try it. Cabernet Enduring Lip Liner, number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Overline just a little. I'm gonna do just this side right now. Alright, so we've overlined. I don't know if you can tell the difference or not. Now we're going to overline on the bottom. And when we get right there, where that lip starts to turn, we're going to go underneath it. Just a little. There we go, fuller lip. Ta-da! All right, let me go ahead and fill in this lip over here and show you what I'm talking about with the gloss. Let me see. I can use Not Telling real quick to give you an idea of the size of my lip. This is a nude color on this side. Okay. I hope you can see. Natural lip, just lipstick overlined, trying to make it look fuller. Okay. Now, let's come in with some Devil's Food Enduring Lip Color. Let me find it. Devil's Food. Okay. Now, let me take this in line just a little. Okay. Can you see the fuller lip? By doing just a simple little trick. Okay? Now, what you'll do with lip gloss, if you want to use lip gloss to make it pop even more, just take your lip gloss in the middle, only in the middle. And it's going to pronounce that lip even more, okay? Y'all see that little trick? Look at that full lip. Little gloss in the middle to pronounce and get your attention. That's it. Little trick. Love it, okay? So let me find a rag or something. Let me find something to get this off with so I can put the rest of my lip on. I think I may have taken everything to the house. I don't know. We'll see what we can't do with it. We'll just go over the top of it. There we go. Okay. Devil's Food Enduring Lip Color that apparently I have put back. Or did I leave it out? Nope. Nope. What did I do with it? Devil's Food. Okay. There we go. Let that mat, let that dry for just a second. While that's drying, what we can do is come in with a little highlighter. Let's throw some highlight on. Why not? Let me clean this little 19 brush off. Blend these cheeks out a little bit more. '19 highlighter. All right, we're going to use highlighter with this little brush. Let me find us a highlighter for a little illumination. Let me see what that looks like. Ooh, I like that. All right, so we're going to come in with number 3. I'm really trying. Okay. Number 3, which is Peachy. We're going to go with Peachy, which doesn't seem like it would fit the color scheme, but watch, y'all. Okay. Right up in here and the temple. Watch it. Bam. Ooh, love it. It's number 3, I think. Peachy Gleam, I think, is the color. Okay. Let's put it a little bit on our Cupid's bow. Light bulb on our nose. Ba-bam. Look at it catching the light. I love it. Okay. We're matte. Let's go ahead and put us a touch of lip gloss. Make these lips pop. Bring it on to the surface. Bring it on home to me. Y'all see the difference that makes? Love it. Love these little tips and tricks. Love it. All right. let's finish the mascara. I'm just going to let this link up. And extend the look of that lash. Look at that. Ba-bam! Do y'all see that? Love it. Look at the difference, y'all. Look. Love it. Let's go to the other side. Get those tips of those lashes. Oh, get the mascara on your cheek. Leave it alone. If that ever happens, just let her be. Let her be. Let her sit there and dry. Do yourself a favor. Leave her alone. You're not going to do anything but cause a smudged mess. Beauty Mark, if you want to go with Beauty Mark, go for it. Leave it alone for right now and let it dry. Once it dries, we'll correct it. Don't touch it right now. Don't do it. Okay. Number 10, blending brush. We're just going to come in and blend a little bit up in here. You can actually take a little more color up in this crease if you wanted to. If you want to dramatize it just a touch more, you can. Nobody says you can't. Okay. Make sure our gradient is blended. Why don't we put us a little shimmer on our brow? Because why not? That's why. Because why not? All right, let's come in with, I'm going to come in with that little Poor Pitiful brush into a little Sweet Dreams. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's Sweet Dreams. Can y'all tell how much I love it? Can y'all tell some of my favorite colors? All right, I'm going to come in here with a little Sweet Dreams. Y'all watch when it hits, that light hits it. Right underneath that brow right there. See? Hang on. Let me turn this light on. See that? Y'all see that? I love it. Love it! You can actually use this as an illuminator too if you want to. Nothing says you can't. Love it. Yes. I do. My battery is going down on my Ricky. My Ricky. The Ricky is dying. Alright, so now I'm not 100% sure that the Beauty Mark is dry. We're going to come in with a little medium Danessa Myricks eyebrow gel. I have a light bulb in my head now. Maybe that. Okay. So this can be your brow hairspray, y'all. Do y'all see that little bit of gloss in the middle of that lip doing its thing? It's doing its thing. I love it. Brow hairspray. So once you get your brows set where you want them to be, you can come in with our Danessa Myricks eyebrow gel. We have 4 colors: clear, light, medium, and dark. This will set your brow. It won't come off on your glasses. Alright, so what I do, it comes on a little spoolie right there. Come in and brush those brows up, and that will thicken the appearance of your brow. Now, if you already have a thick brow and a nicely colored brow, all you need is the clear. Go with the clear. I don't have brows. I have to create them. Love that. All right, what else? I'm kind of thinking, y'all want to get on crazy. I want to add a little bit of the Cocotini to the outer part to maybe do a little ombre. I don't know, let's see. It's getting kind of pink with that gloss on there, so let's see. Yeah. Just wanted to richen it up a little bit. It was starting to get pink on me. I didn't want to go pink. Now, let's get the Beauty Mark. And it's had time to dry, so we're going to take that end. Let's clean it off, make sure that we don't have anything on there. I think we got some smoky liner on there. Let's take the smoky liner off. And let's flick. Did y'all see the magic? It just disappeared. There's no smudge mark. Look at there. There might be a little from my smoky liner, but then we can come back in with our number 5. Bam, you're done. Done, done, done. I love it. There we go. Last. Oh, the Ricky. The Ricky died. Okay. Hang on. Maybe we can do this. No. Hold on. Hold, please. We're almost there. We're almost there, people. It was trying to tell me. It was trying to tell me we're at our end. We can't do this anymore, and I just didn't listen. I just didn't listen. Okay, let's get the right cord this time. Here we go. Now, we're back in action. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, last. Okay. Time setter spray. So we have 2 setting sprays. We have Time Setter and we have Oil Strike. You need one or the other. You don't need both. If you have dry to normal skin, dry, normal to mature skin, Time Setter. If you have oily skin, Oil Strike. Lime Life exclusive, y'all. Alright, so once you get your cosmetics in place, on each of these bottles, you'll see right there it says up to 16 hours. This will set your cosmetics for up to 16 hours. It's not going anywhere. It's staying right where you put it. Okay? Bam. Fan it out. You don't want to miss anything. That's what people do. Fan it out. Get this hair. Ugh, I may need to keep it in a clip. Ooh, maybe the clip was the way to go. Oh, girls. Okay. Maybe the clip is the way to go. Who knows? All right, y'all. That is our look for today. I love it. I hope y'all have a great